Alright, well, welcome to my first Call of Duty video. My name is Mislead with a Y instead of an I, because in French, well, the I and the Y sounds basically the same, which I thought was pretty clever when I was 13 years old, but apparently my sled is also like, my sled, which I kind of figure out like much later. So, well, uh, welcome to my Call of Duty videos. This is my first footage that I ever recorded on my new HD PVR. This is basically a test, so don't be alarmed by the speed of the footage at first, because I had to fasten the pace of the game due to the 10 minutes restriction of YouTube. But I think it's gonna switch to the normal speed in a few seconds, or yep, right there. I did not edit. Well, I did like a crossfade, which I'm still trying to learn Sony Vegas. This was not intended. Anyway, yeah. So I'm doing Call of Duty videos. I'll probably do videos about other games. I'm planning to play a lot of Bad Company 2, which the demo uh, made me actually switch my controller setup in Call of Duty to the tactical one, because you crouch by pressing the right trigger, the right joystick, sorry. And well, I figured that I might as well just switch it out in Call of Duty 2, you know. But the problem is that I still try to knife by pressing the joystick, which is still a reflex. So I'm not used to pressing. That was a nice headshot. I'm not used to pressing B. Um, yeah. So this is not the greatest score, and neither the greatest game that I played. But this was the first footage that I ever recorded with my HD PVR, like I said earlier. So I was really just happy to put it out there and test it out on YouTube and see what was the quality and whatnot. So you'll probably you should expect better games from me, because I think I died like 13 times, which is a lot more than I usually do. But I blame the amounts of death to the fact that I just prestige, and I don't do as well with the early weapons that I do with the later one, like the ACR and the AK-47, and even the M16, which is one of my favorite guns. The FAMAS is you'll say that the FAMAS is similar, but I don't know. It just maybe it's a placebo effect, but it just doesn't feel the same. Uh, the opposite team, if you're watching the video, the radar, you can probably see that they're having a lot of air support right now. The chopper gunner is out, and they just call the a Harrier. And what's when you're playing with a team that is not taking down air support, it really, really is frustrating. Well, not if you're not dying and whatever, but yeah. Every time you see a air support, if you can't kill people, you should at least try to shoot it down, you know? Like, if you can contribute to the amounts of kill that your team is doing, at least try to contribute to the team itself. But I just got killed by a Harry. That should have been shut down by other people. You might say that I should be the one shooting the thing down, but I was level 26 or something when I recorded this, and well, I don't even have the stingers yet, so it's not really effective to try to shoot it down with my with the regular, the default bazooka. And I see more myself as a type of player that will kill a lot of people. I don't see really like a support type of guy. I don't run around with anti-vehicle weapons and stuff. I don't run around in shield and whatnot. I just aim and shoot people, which I do pretty good. So I'm not really sure why people that are playing the negative uh, try to shoot down the air support. Because if I would not be able to kill stuff, it'd be one of my first reflexes to actually try to help the team for them to be able to kill people. um, like to ease the killing for the rest of the team, you know, and try to avoid my team to get shot. My team. Well, anyway, that was horrible. Um, the screen was shaking a lot, and the auto aim would not just work. I don't know. It just kept like sticking out, and now I just get killed by the painkiller guy. The painkiller is such a pain in the ass, not a pun, but it mitigate 3 times the damage output that your weapons are doing. So like, well, it takes 3 times the amount of. Oops, sorry, I just got a text. 3 times the amount of damage to kill the guy. I've noticed that ever since I prestige to my 3rd prestige, I find myself playing in games that are very one-sided, which is somewhat annoying. Not really sure why. I'm still pretty dominant in the games, but none of my team is, or rarely. This is actually that was actually the first. Oh, look at that! I see like the feet under the crate or whatever, and then when I look up, it's just not there anymore. And then I get shot by the sniper on the right. Hit marker, and then shot in the face. So bad. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. I'll have to recheck my. Yeah. So short-term memory, I guess. I'm trying to remember. It really annoys. Oh, my air support is the air support is a pain in the ass when people are not shooting it down when it's on your team, but it's such a relief when the other team is not doing shit about it. As mine is actually going to town right now. Yeah. Well, I see myself as a passive defensive kind of player. I'm a bit more aggressive right now with the early weapons. I'm not really sure, but ever since I stopped trying to get nukes, I'm really more aggressive than I was before. But it seems that my score seems to suffer about that new playstyle that I've tried. But yeah, like I kept flags from here and there when I can. But I look at this guy camping and not even able to kill the guy. I think he's gonna steal a kill of mine in 2 seconds too. Oh yeah. Like the sniper's gonna be right there, and it's just gonna shoot him. Like, sometimes people ask me what's the difference between camping and whatnot, and that dude is clearly camping. You could say that I camp, but I see it more like patrolling. I walk around the place, but I might stay in the same area, but I don't just hide in the corner like that and wait for people to come out. Most of the time, like I do sometimes when they're clearly gonna come out, but once again I miss my knife due to the tactical layout. Yeah, well, I think I have one good streak of kills coming up just before the end of the game. So that will be it for my first Call of Duty video. I just noticed that I did not present myself, so I'll just go ahead and do it. My real name is Matt. I'm from Montreal, Canada. I'm French-Canadian, which might explain the little accent that I have. I'm Asian. I'm Taiwanese to be precise, but I was adopted by French-Canadian parents. So instead of making shoes in some factory, I'm actually playing Call of Duties and killing stuff. So yeah, I think it's a good trade-off. So thank you for watching my first video, and I urge you to subscribe because there's a lot more stuff coming up, and I promise you that everything's gonna be very awesome.